This strategy is what we call the campaign budget optimization strategy that allows you to create multiple ad sets and then allow Facebook to decide which particular ad set is performing best, and they spend your ad budget on that particular ad, and then you can now use that ad. You can switch off every other copy and then allow that particular ad to run. And this strategy has actually been working for me. So this is the strategy I use anytime I'm creating a new campaign. Anytime I'm creating a new ad, I go with like about 2, 3, 4 ad sets, and then I plug them in, and then I switch on the campaign budget optimization, allow Facebook to spend money on the best performing ad, then I switch off the other one, then I leave that particular one as my performing ad. And that is exactly the kind of ad I'll now use to create lookalike audience and then to continue further optimization. Hello, my name is Michael Ehumadu, and you're welcome to this particular tutorial where I'm going to be showing you the number one strategy that is time tested, that you can always use to double your ROI, can use to get more result from your Facebook advertising. And in case this is your first time of coming across my channel, consider subscribing to this channel, where I actually dish out videos like this that help you to get more sales from your Facebook ad, and talks about how you can also make more money via digital marketing. Having said that, let's go right inside this video. Now, the normal thing that an advertiser do when trying to create Facebook ad is to just come to this button here, click create, and then choose any of the campaign objective, most times conversion, and then continue, and then start creating ad all the way. Of course, most beginner advertisers, when they are creating ad, they create just one particular ad targeting one particular audience, and then spreading this ad out and waiting for the ad to bring in some sales. And yes, most times this strategy do not actually work. So what I want to teach you in this video is to show you how you can use multiple ad set, testing multiple copy, and then allowing Facebook to choose the best copy, the best performing copy for you, and then you can use it to test on an audience that you created, or you can also test that particular copy on a look-alike audience. So what you want to do, of course, is you want to hit create and then come down to this particular place where you can now begin to create your ad. And then let me also say that for you to choose conversion as the campaign objective for your Facebook ad, and for it to work very well, you must have the Facebook pixel installed on your website, where you can actually pick up data, and then you must activate at least one conversion event. Now in this video, I'm not going to go into doing all of those. This is just to focus on using the CBO strategy to get the best performing ad for yourself, and then have you get more sales through the CBO strategy. So, but there'll be a link in description below, or if as at this point you're watching, I've not actually made the video that teaches you how to install Pixel on your website, you can check other videos on YouTube, and then you can get access to those videos that teaches you how to install Pixel on your website. Now, without Pixel installed, without you activating conversion event, there's no how you can choose the conversion strategy. And for this strategy to work, you must choose the conversion objective for this particular strategy to work. So having said that, let's go all the way. So after this, your interface, your advertising interface comes at 3 levels. We have the conversion campaign, the campaign level, the asset level, and then the ad level. So of course, all you want to do is you want to name your campaign. So I'm going to name this example. I will name it example 1, and then we come down here, you choose your buying type, which is regularly option. The campaign objective is conversion, and then this A/B test, you want to leave it off, and then you want to switch on campaign budget optimization. So this is one major part of the strategy. You have to make sure that the campaign budget optimization is turned on. And what exactly is the campaign budget optimization. Now, when you come close, you discover that the campaign budget optimization is you see, it will distribute your budget across assets to get more results depending on your delivery optimization choices and bid strategy. You can control spending on each ad set. So for these particular strategies to work, you must have multiple ad sets, because don't forget that your budget is to be distributed across multiple budget asset to get more results depending on the, you see, it is being distributed across multiple assets. So you must make sure that you're having multiple assets. So for this particular case, you can test multiple audience, different kind of audience. You can also test different kind of ad copy, but make sure that anything you are testing is just one at a time. You don't test multiple things at a time. If you're going to be testing your copy, maybe probably the image or the video of your copy, make sure you're only testing the image. If you are going to be testing the audience, make sure it is only the audience you are optimizing this particular that you are optimizing for. So let's actually go down and let me show you once more. So after creating the name, and then you choose the objective, and then you choose the budgeting. And when it comes to budgeting, I normally advise that you make sure that you use the average budgeting suggestion that Facebook gives to you. Now in previous videos, I've talked about how budgeting can actually affect your bid strategy. So you want to make sure that you are not spending so much, and then you are not spending too low while you're trying to advertise. So we click on next, and then we come down to where we have the new conversion asset. So we are going to name this example asset, and then we'll call this one example asset 1. And of course, website is what we're choosing. Conversion, event, location, website. Don't forget, for this to work, you must make sure that you choose conversion as your campaign objective. So for the targeting, I'm going to put the top locations where I could actually advertise. So I'll put Lagos State City, and then I'll put Abuja, that's Federal Capital Territory, and then I'm going to put Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Nigeria City. So I'm going to leave these locations like this, and then I'll come down. Then the age, you want to choose the age range. So for this particular example, I'm going to choose people between the ages of 20 to 45. Now this particular video, like I mentioned earlier, is not about detailed targeting. So it's not about detailed targeting, how to actually target people. This video is just to show you this strategy. And then detailed targeting option, I'm going to leave this on, and then I'm going to choose target people based on interest. I'm going to target people based on interest. So exclude. So based on interest, you click on detailed targeting, and then I'm typing people. Can we have people who have people who have expressed interest in shoes? Okay, and then you click on suggestions, and then it gives you other people that you can actually put in this targeting that you can put here. Then I'll choose footwear. I'll choose online shopping. Then I'll choose sneaker freaker. Then I'll choose beauty collection, and the rest of them like that. So I'll just leave that like that. Then placement, I'll just leave it at automatic placement, and boom. So I'll go down. Okay, so now here, this is where the real work actually lies. This is where the campaign budget optimization strategy is where it actually works. Let me see. Okay, the page is there. So what you want to actually do here right now is you want to make sure that you now put in multiple ad sets. So this is where this particular strategy works. So at this level, so all you need to do, let me zoom this up. When you are adding media, you want to now add different kinds of images. You want to upload different kinds of images. Let me just import some images from here, some pseudo image. Let's assume this is our image. This is image 1, image 2, image 3, and so let me just open this. Don't forget, this is just for example. This is just for example. So what you want to do is you want to put in multiple image in the ad set, and then you want to allow Facebook to actually tell you which image will be working better and which one will be performing better, and then you leave the particular ad that is performing better on. Then you can also use this for video. You can make an ad set for image, video, and then you can do for carousel and every other kinds of ad actually. So like this. So now that you have actually chosen this is media, story, views, and the rest of them like that. So what you now want to do is you want to come down here again. Let's assume we are going to be testing these images against each other. We want Facebook to help us choose the one that will perform better, and then leave it as our own, and then use it to become our best performing ad. So all you just need to do is you left click on this new conversion ad at the ad level, and then you want to duplicate. So when you are duplicating, let's assume we want to duplicate this into, let's assume we want to duplicate it into 4. So that means we want to test 4 different kind of assets. So when you click on duplicate, then it gives you all of this multiple copy. You see asset 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now what we are going to be doing is that at every level of this asset, we'll be putting in a different image. So we already have image 1, then we have this copy, we already have this copy in there. So we come up here on this particular side, and you go down to where we have image, and then you delete. After deleting, then you add image, then you add a new one. We already added this one, so let's assume this is the other image you want to test. Then you add this. You see, you add this particular one, and then you next it, and then you're done with that. So this is what you're going to be doing for every of these copy, and then you want to make sure that you name the copy in such a way that it actually allows you to know which copy is different from which one. So this is our first copy, so let's just name this copy our copy 2. Let's name it copy 2. So come up here, so new asset, then we just name this 2. So these are 2, enter, and then we name these 3. So like that, and then you make sure you put another image there, and so like that. So name this 3, and let's just name this guy 1 like this. Let's name this guy 1, and so that's, and so this 4, and this is 5. Now for the new conversion ad, 1 a different image, 2 different image, 3 different image, 4 and then 5 different images. So now after you have created everything properly, never mind this particular enter the website URL, just actually for the sake of tutorial. You want to make sure that you actually enter the URL, and then you put in every other necessary information like the primary text, the headline, and the rest of them, and then you click publish. So once you actually publish this, what Facebook is going to do is that Facebook will keep showing this asset. They'll be showing it to different, they'll be showing this particular asset to the same people. So while Facebook is showing this ad to the same people, Facebook will be looking out for the one people are actually relating more to, and so they spend your budget on that particular combination of ad copy that people are responding more to. So they put in more money there, and so the one Facebook spends more money on is what you now leave at the end of the day. So after creating this ad, once this ad is running, then you look at the best performing one, the one Facebook is putting in money on, and then you leave it on, and then you turn off the other ones. And so that is how you choose your best performing ad. And this normally happens within a period of 3 days. You will have seen, you will see where you'll be able to know which one Facebook is spending more money on, and then at the end of the day you leave that on. So you can now use that particular ad copy and you can create a look-alike audience, which is, once again, let me summarize what is happening here. The number one thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that you create your campaign, then you want to create multiple ad copy, and you want to switch on the campaign budget optimization, and then you want to allow Facebook to spend money, to be the one optimizing for your budget. So the best performing ad is what Facebook will spend much money on. And so once you come back after 3 days of running your ad, then you switch off the other ad that Facebook is not spending money on, and then you leave the one they are spending money on that is bringing you more results, because that exactly is the ad copy that resonates best with your audience. Now you can use it to test ad copy, you can use it to test audience. So all you just need to do is to also you duplicate at the level. If you want to do that, all you want to do is you want to duplicate at the level of the ad set. So you come at the level of the ad set here, and then you want to duplicate. You can just duplicate, and then let's duplicate 2 of these. So once you duplicate at the level of the ad set, it gives you other ad set. So at the ad set level, you see ad set 1 copy, ad set 1 copy 2. So you come up here, you name the ad set. Now at the ad set level, you can always do what? You can then change the audience. You can even change the location. You can change the audience. But if you're changing location, make sure it's just location based comparison you want to do. So make sure you don't test multiple things at the same time. You do one for image, and then you can create another campaign and then test the location. You can create another campaign and then test the audience. You can do for different audiences. So, and like that you keep optimizing for your ad spend. Now this strategy works a lot. This strategy is what you want to use when you're trying to discover the ad copy that works best. Probably you have multiple ad copies, but you're not sure which one will work better for your audience. You use the strategy for it. Or probably you want to test audiences, you're not sure which audience will convert best for you. You use the strategy for it too. Or probably you want to test locations, you do not know which location is best where your ad will perform, then you use the strategy also to test your location. And that is that about today's video. And in case you actually found value in this particular tutorial, I want to say that you please hit the like button. It allows Facebook to show this particular video to more people who might be seeking for similar solutions like this. That is just how the Facebook algorithm works. So please hit the like button. And if you actually want more valuable content from me like this subsequently, you want to also click on the subscribe button, the red button below, and then click on the notification icon so that anytime I publish a valuable video like this, you'll be the first to be notified about it. And that is that for now, for today. Don't forget that on this my channel, I talk everything about Facebook advertising that helps you on how you can get more ROI from your Facebook advertising, and of course how you can also learn how to make more money via anything that has to do with digital marketing. And that's that about today's tutorial. Until I see you in the next video, I want to say bye.